Do you need a refeed day, or are you just hungry and you feel like eating more food? In today's video, we're going to talk, hold on. Better. We're going to talk about the 24-hour refeed. So a single day refeed. Now there are back-to-back refeeds, multiple day refeeds, diet breaks, but that's not what we're talking about. The goal of this video is for you guys to walk away from this and understand what a refeed is, the purpose of it, and how it works. So simple, quick, easy to understand. So let's jump right into it. What is a refeed? It's a period of deliberate and controlled, keyword controlled, overeating. This is not a YOLO day, this is not a cheat day, this is not a cheat meal. This is factored into your macros like every other day, except we are bumping up your calories on this specific day, which we'll talk about later. Now, that would imply that this is meant for people who are in a calorie deficit or who have been dieting for a prolonged period of time. So if you're in a gaining phase, you shouldn't really need to refeed. And if you feel like you need extra food in a calorie surplus, you might want to zoom out, take a look at your overall diet, and maybe add in more calories daily and not really worry about the refeeds. So for people who are dieting, this one's for you. What is the goal of a refeed? Why do we do it in the first place? To prevent and reverse negative adaptations of dieting. So anyone who has dieted before, or anyone who is currently dieting, you will be able to relate to these feels. You'll start to feel things due to the lower calories, such as drops in strength and performance. So you're not as strong as you used to be. You can't do as many reps and sets. Your endurance has dropped slightly due to the lower calorie intake. That is a normal adaptation of dieting. So a refeed can absolutely help out with that. You have dietary adherence. Dieting sucks. We all love food, and you want to be able to adhere to that diet as long as possible. So when you have low calories day after day after day, mentally being able to look forward to a refeed day can help you adhere to the diet longer term. So you just have 5 more days, 4 more days, 3 more days of lower calories, and on that 7th day, you are getting a bump up in calories, and it just keeps you pushing through the 6 days, grinding those 6 days out, and you have that 7th day to bump the calories up, and you'll feel a lot better. Lethargic and fatigue, that just comes with dieting. Same thing with the drop in strength and performance. You're going to feel more tired. Your legs might feel heavy due to the calorie restriction. That refeed day can help you out, especially right here with some glycogen replenishment. So restoring the glycogen within your muscles, filling you out a little bit, making you feel better, making you look better, and overall making you perform better. And then you have drops in leptin when you're dieting, which is a hunger hormone which drops as you're dieting, and that can start to mess with your appetite and make you more and more hungry. So in order to raise your leptin levels, we incorporate a refeed or a day of overeating. Now, you could do a 30-minute video just talking about leptin. Again, this is meant to be easy, quick, and just simple to understand. So that is what a refeed is. That is the goal of a refeed. How do you actually incorporate a refeed into your diet? So what we're doing is we're taking our current calories. So we're in a deficit. That's what a refeed is for. So people who are dieting, you have your deficit calories. You're increasing them to your maintenance calories via increasing carbohydrates. So we'll talk about that in just a second. But what you see, you might not be able to see right here. It says not as easily converted to fat. So carbohydrates are not as easily converted to fat as, say, dietary fat is. So that's the reason why during a refeed, we increase our calories by increasing carbohydrates and not increasing fats. So we have an example right here. Let's say you are dieting on 2,200 calories. Those are your deficit calories. Your maintenance is 2,600 calories. So you're in a 400 calorie deficit every single day. These are your macros: 60 fat, 215 carb, and 200 protein. These equal 2,200 calories. For your refeed day, you are going to bring this up to maintenance, so you're increasing your calories back up to your maintenance at 2,600. Your fat will remain the same at 60. Your carbohydrates will go up to 315, and your protein will remain the same at 200. So how did we go from 215 to 315? Did we just add 100? Is that what you do on a refeed? Just add 100 grams of carbs? No, what we did was we just raised our calories from our deficit to our maintenance by increasing carbohydrates, whatever that number happened to be. So if this number was 3,000 and you were in an 800 calorie deficit, you would increase your carbs until you got that 800 calories. So does that make sense? That is pretty much what a refeed is and how it works. So if you are someone who is dieting and you think that you might need a refeed because you're seeing decreases in strength and performance, you're feeling lethargic, you're having trouble sticking to your diet, try incorporating a refeed. Take your current calories, bump them up to around maintenance, and increase your carbohydrates. Keep protein and fat the same, and that's the most simple way to do it. What you want to do is look at how your body responds. So a refeed day is a very good way to collect some data and see how you're performing. Look at the day after a refeed day, and is your performance still up there? Maybe you need to go a little bit above maintenance calories and throw in some more carbohydrates. These are all things that you have to play with and factors that you have to adjust based on how your body responds to the refeed. So it can be done differently by many different people. I think this is the most simple way to do it, and I hope that this video gave you a little bit of insight onto what a refeed is and how it works. So if you enjoyed this video, I think right over here, there's a thumbs up button. Hit that button, that really helps this channel out. If you guys feel like you want more information, you want more sciencey stuff, you want to actually dive into all this and not just scratch the surface, please let me know and leave your feedback in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to make more videos like this. But again, the goal was to just deliver this quick, simple, and make it easy to understand. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And hey, I'm looking forward to my refeed.